Hello, everyone. The future SAT superstars. Welcome back to our channel, Math Jamboree. Today, we have got a special treat for you, a deep dive into the digital SAT math, specifically focusing on functions. So grab your virtual calculators, hit that like button, and let's jump right into it. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's start with the basics. Functions play a crucial role in the SAT math section. They are essentially mathematical relationships that assign one value to another. Now, let's explore the types of the functions you will encounter on the SAT. I have prepared some questions for you to just explore further the functions. We have 5 questions on this video. So let's get started by reading this question. The total cost of the f of x is in dollars to lease a car for 36 months from a particular car dealership is given by f of x is equal to 36x plus 1000, where x is the monthly payment in dollars. What is the total cost to lease a car when the monthly payment is $400? In this function, the x, again, x is representing the monthly payment in dollars. And you're given in the last part of the question, $400 as the value of x. So what you're supposed to do is you will go ahead and substitute this $400 in the function wherever you see x. So we're looking for f400, which will be 36 times 400 plus 1000. So you will be allowed to use your calculator during the exam. Then you can go ahead and multiply 36 by 400, and where you will receive 14,400 plus we have another 1,000, and eventually when you add them up, 14,400 plus 1,000 is 15,400 US dollars. So the right answer is the choice C. Let's move on to the next question. This is similar type of problem. Lynn, Jude, and Anne were given the function f of x is equal to negative 2x squared plus 32. And they were asked to find f3. Lynn's answer was 14. So Lynn answered this question as 14. So Lynn said that 14. Jude's answer was Jude's answer was 4, and the Anne's answer was plus or minus 4. Plus or minus 4. Who is correct in this question? So in this situation, again, instead of x in the function, what do they substitute? They substitute 3. So we're going to go ahead and put 3 instead of x in the function. I will just put it in different colors to show you the x value. Negative 2 times our x is here 3. So instead of x, I put 3 to the power of 2 plus 32. And if you will go ahead and calculate this, we will remember the PEMDAS. I believe you already know that. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally for the order of operation. So P stands for the parentheses, where E stands for the exponents. Let me write it down. is exponents. Oops. So you will do exponents, multiplication, division, and we have addition, and we have subtraction. So easy to remember this. What we say is, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. PEMDAS. So based on the PEMDAS, am I going to multiply 2 and 3? Do I do multiplication first or the exponent? I'm going to do exponent first. So negative 2 times 3 to the power of 2, which is 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 32. And according to the PEMDAS again, I cannot go ahead and add 9 and 32. I'm going to multiply negative 2 by 9, which is negative 18 plus 32. Then our value of f of x is, so not f of x actually anymore, it is f3. So instead of f of x, we can just say, actually I should have column 3 for each time over here. I'll just corrected it. Let's say this is f of 3, negative 18 plus 32, one positive, one negative. So you take away the least number from 32. Take away 18 from 32, you will end up with 14 and keep the greatest number sign, which is positive here because 32 is positive. So f3 is 14. So let me like clear here to make it more clear. Initially, again, it is going to be f3. We are calculating the value for this function. So who's right? Whose answer was 14? Lean's answer was 14. Jude's and Ann's answer were something different. So only Lean had the right answer for this question. Let's move on to the next one. So the mathematical model CF of x is equal to 400x plus 70,000 represents the cost in dollars a company has in manufacturing X items during a month. Based on this, how much does it cost to produce 100 items? So in this function, you've been asked to find the value of 100. So instead of wherever you see x in the function, you're going to go ahead and write this time 100. We're looking for the value of 100. See 100, 400 times, instead of x, what do I put again? I will put 100 plus I have 70,000. I'll just put it like that. So you will need to, you can use your calculator during the exam. Remember, you can just go ahead and multiply 400 by 100, which will give you 40,000. Or you can easily say that I can add 2 zeros right next to 400. That's the shortcut to multiply 400 by 100. And we will add this 40,000 by 70,000. And if you will add them, you will end up with 110,000 US dollars. This much will it cost to produce 100 items in this place. So it is 110,000. Let's move on to the next one. In this question, we have another problem. Suppose the sales of a particular brand of appliance are modeled by the linear function s of x is equal to 220x plus 2700, where s of x represents the number of sales in year x, with the x equals 0 corresponding to the 1982. Find the number of sales in 1992. So in this question, we have two steps we need to be kind of looking for. 220x plus 2700. This part of the question is crucial. It says when you put 0 for the value of x, you will go to the sales number of 1982. So let's go ahead and find the value of, if you want, the sales numbers in 1982. So for that, I'm going to put S0. Let me put this number in different color again, the value of x. I'm going to put it in, again, blue color. S0, 220 times, we have 0, and plus 2700. If you will multiply S0, 0 by 220, you will end up 0. And 0 plus 2700 will give you 2700. This is the number of, again, sales in 1982. But in this problem, they want you to find the sales numbers in 1992. So what do you think? Which x value I'm going to use? In this case, so the number of years in x, which means the differences between 1992 by 1982 is, we will just take away, which is 10. So now we're looking for the value of S10. S10. So for S10, again, we're going to multiply 220 times by 10 plus our initial function had it plus 2700 in it. I just added that too. Multiplying by 220 by 10 is easy, right? You just can go ahead and add 1 0 behind 220 plus 2700. If you will add them, you will find the value of S10 as 4,900. So the sales numbers was in 1982, we had it 2,700. But this is the sales numbers we have in 1992. So our final answer is 4,900 or 4,900, you can say. All right. So we have another function question. Again, this question is also the digital SAT type format question. G of x is equal to k times x to the power of 3 plus 3. For the function g defined above, k is a constant and g -1 is 5. What is the value of g1? So this problem has two steps. Actually, to solve this, first you will need to find the value of g -1. So instead of x, what did they put? -1. And what did they find for the value of that? They found 5. I'm going to go ahead and put -1 wherever I see x in the function. -1 to the power of 3 plus 3. Oops, let me put these -1 only in different color to show you the substitution. So this will be 5 is equal to -1 to the power of 3 is -1. This which will make it k negative k plus 3. To find a positive k, I mean, you can do a lot of things. Let's take away 3 from each sides. And this side we will have 2, but in this side we have -k. To find the positive 1k, you can either multiply each sides by -1, or you can go ahead and divide by -1. So in this case, you will have k as -2. So we just found the value of -2. If you would have been asked to find the value of -2, yeah, then you were done. But we will continue. So the function is -2x to the power of 3 plus 3, g of x. Now we've been asked to find the value of g of 1. So wherever I see x in the function, I'm going to put value 1. So this will become -2. Again, I saw x, I'm going to put 1 to the power of 3 plus 3. So, oops, let me put it again in different color. Sorry about that. I'm trying to be consistent here. So, G1 will be 1 to the power of 3 is 1, multiplied by -2 is -2, and plus 3. If you will add -2 by 3, you will have +1 as your final answer. So our final answer is +1 for this problem. And this is it. Thank you for watching our videos. I wish you good luck on your exams. Hope to see you around. Have a good one.